Jiu-jitsu for me is sort of leverage. Started when I was 13, and now I feel like if it wasn't for jiu-jitsu, I wouldn't be who I am today. Probably in jail or dead.
For a kid growing up in the Section 8 housing projects of San Pedro, California, life can be a fight. There isn't always a way out. But Brian Ortega had Henner Gracie and the Gracie Jiu-Jitsu Academy.
Henner believed in me, and he never closed that door. The academy was my escape. I came out of here almost like baptized every time. I would do something stupid, I'd come in here and I'd spar and I'd train hard, and I was baptized. But then to go right back to that same environment.
There were times where he would come to the academy and I wouldn't see him for 2 or 3 months and then tell me that, one of his best friends was shot in a drive-by shooting in his neighborhood. I thought, man, he's either gonna get shot or he's gonna end up in jail.
Where I come from, we don't want to be the guy that says, hey man, this thing that we did last week kind of has me feeling this way. But I wanted to vent out. I was like, man, all this bothering me. I got a guilty conscience.
It was a matter of being there as someone that was not part of his outside life, that supported him, believed in him, and always welcomed him back with no judgment.
He would try to give me the right advice, but it was coming from a source that didn't understand fully what I was going through.
Brian's loyalties kept him involved with trouble on the streets, while his Gracie Jiu-Jitsu had his name circling amongst the local underground fighting scene, piquing the interest of a local boxing coach.
At the time, he was 17 years old, and where he lives is no joke. Fortunate enough, I seen him with these guys, he shouldn't have been hanging around with. I go, it's gotta be him, that's him.
And instead of saying hi like a normal person would, he came up to me and looked at them and looked at me and told me, he goes, what are you doing with them? I looked at him like, oh, you just said the wrong thing right now. But the guy that was with me pretty much backed down from James, and that's when I felt the aura, like, wait, who is this guy? And why does this guy not want to mess with him?
When I was younger, I had nice hair. I was a good-looking kid too, but I was tough. I used to fight, for nothing.
When Henner would tell me things, he really didn't understand from where I was coming from. Well, James was crazy too growing up. I asked around and everyone was like, oh, all right, he's the OG.
Brian seems something that's pretty much identical like me. There you go. Angle it. Nice.
I've never met someone who made it out. This is someone who did everything, and now he's clean cut.
Me and Brian have such a good relationship because it's not just boxing, it's about life.
T-City still undefeated!
For Henner and James, they're the yin and yang. One's the stand up.
Oh, big knee, huge knee!
And one's the ground.
Squeeze the leg, Brian! Yeah!
One was the one that understood me from the streets, and the one who understood me as the athlete, the coach, the teacher.
I couldn't be more proud of him. Like my son grew up, but I think it's more like I was just a big brother.
If you have somebody behind you that loves you, thinks about you, you do okay.
And it was Henner brought me here, and then James picked me up here, and all 3 of us just kept going higher. The journey is not stopping. I feel like it's just getting started.